All right. Happy Saturday, everybody. I hope everybody's having a great night. And I'm just going to check all the feeds real quick. All right. So, hi. Hope everybody's doing great tonight. If you notice, I decided to change up the background a little bit this evening, mostly because I know that people don't necessarily love seeing a whiteboard because it makes them feel like they're back in school. And also, just kind of as a reminder to myself that I need to get all of these posters framed. So I will probably be doing that right after I wrap this up tonight. So, all right. So let's see here. Waiting to see if anybody jumps in. So tonight is the 6th conch shell holder selection. And what a week it has been. Carly has done an amazing job. And I have really enjoyed everything that she's posted so far this week. And I think it's a great example, again, of what this site can be like, because every single week has been different. I mean, my week I was traveling and telling my travel stories. Kevin's week was really a call to action week, and he did a great job just really writing interesting stories that got us engaged and made us think about what we're doing in the world. Jessie's week, she showed her humor. She showed what makes her Jessie, and what she also showed a lot of just genuine things that were going on in her life. So that was cool. Heather gave a good insight into what it's like in the beauty industry, or cosmetology industry. Sorry, no, that's probably not a good word what I said. So, but yeah, in the cosmetology industry. And this week has been Carly has been killing it. And I would say out of everybody, she is the best past storyteller so far. Kevin, I think, did a great job calling people to action, but I think Carly, every story that she told this week made me feel like I was there with her. The story, the beginning story where she talked about telling her classmates the interesting facts about herself, I felt like I was a member of the group. If you heard that sneeze, that was the dog. So I felt like I was a member of that group. The story where she talked about how about the crying in the in her office in the research shop. I felt like I was there with her. I felt like I was right alongside her watching all this happen. And then when things turned around and she started doing the Rodan Field stuff, you just really felt like you were with her through that whole journey. So I think she just does a great job. Her music post about the Winnipeg Folk Festival. Dog, settle down, please. Sorry. So her post about the Winnipeg Folk Festival and that entire story, I felt like I was there with her when she was at North Coast Fest. I felt like I was right there with her at the Rolling Stones concert. I felt like I was there when she went to the Winnipeg Folk Fest. Every step of the way, you just kind of felt like you were there with her. So she just did a great job with that. The story where she had today's story where she was building the project, and that cool chair that is also a flower bed. I'm sure that's not the correct term for it, but really cool chair. So she's just everything that she's done this week, I just felt like I was right there with her. And she's just been great. So thank you so much for when you ask the questions about starting a blog, I hope you do it. I really do. I think that you are a great writer and have a lot of great things to say. And ignore my advice about the making sure that you stick to a specific focus. You might find that over time. You might find your voice as you go, but just start writing. You're doing a great job with it. All right, so it is Saturday, and I'm hoping that one or two people who have been kind of following log in and jump on the Facebook feed real quick, because it is just about selection time. And for anybody who's new to the site, if you haven't kind of started to see what this is about, what we do is every week we select somebody from the queue on the website at Contrail.com. So from the queue, you can go there and sign up. And every week we select somebody new to take over the website. And this last week was Carly, but she was our 5th person. So tonight we're going to be selecting our 6th person. And we've got 8 people in the running. And I'm hoping at least one of them logs in real quick just so I can have a witness to this drawing. But if not, we'll go here in the next couple seconds. One thing I'll say about the queue, just really quick, as long as I'm talking about it. So far, it has been nothing but North Dakota people. So maybe we'll get a little bit of a switch this time. If the pattern holds, Lindsay probably still won't get picked this week. Maybe Josh or Laura, since they're tied for second right now. Seems like second is usually our person who wins. So that's a possibility. But one thing I will say about the queue, as I look at it, I've got almost everybody in there. They're all obviously people I know. But 3 people are not from North Dakota. They're not high school or college friends. And thank you very much to them for getting signed up. But one thing I'd love to see next week and over the next few weeks, if you're watching this video, please, if you are somebody who doesn't know me in any way, I would love to see your name in the queue, because I would like to get something totally different. I'd like to get to know somebody that I don't know, even though I've gotten to know so much more about everybody else in there. Hey, Lindsay, good. I'm glad at least one person jumped in to check it out tonight. Hopefully, do you think this is your week yet? Give me a thumbs up if you think it's your week. I think you're still at about 1 in 4 odds this week. So, all right. But yes, if you're somebody who doesn't know me, if you're somebody who signed up through one of the ads that have been running on Facebook, please, sign up. Let's see somebody new. Let's get some new blood in there. Let's see some people that we don't know anything about. I see a couple people liking a lot of the posts, a few fairly frequently. So please. Okay. All right. So please, if you're one of those folks, get in there, jump in, take a chance, tell your story. I'm going to post a poll a little bit later. So if you are somebody watching this from the Contrail Facebook page, please vote in that, because it's going to be pretty important to the future of the website. Okay. All right, Lindsay, I think you're going to be the only one who shows up, so that's fine. I just want to make sure that I have at least one live witness. So let's break it down real quick. This week we have Lindsay with 19 votes in there, so 19 balls in our virtual thing, our virtual bingo ball spinner. Josh has 8. Laura also has 8, so if the pattern holds, one of those 2 will win because they're in second place. Sheba has 7. Sarah has 5. Brett has 5. Brian has 3. And Cal has 3. So, all right. And there was no change since I checked those numbers earlier today. Load it up. Well, I'm learning that. Have you read Carly's post this week, Lindsay? She's doing awesome. Like I was saying earlier, I feel like I've been there with her every step of the way. In every story, I feel like I'm like a bystander. All right, so let's break it down. We got Lindsay with 19. It's tough to see. All right, Lindsay, 19, Josh, 8, Laura, 8, Sheba, 7, Sarah, 5, Brett, 5, Brian, 3, Cal, 3. All right. Oh, Lindsay, you got to read them all. I know they're really long, and she was really self-conscious about that, but I am glad that she didn't shorten any of them, because they have all been just great. You kind of get taken on a journey. One of the comments I posted on it was, I don't know how this story started at Norse Coast Fest and ended with a personal life journey to independence. I mean, that's just the way her stories go, and she's really good at it. I was trying to think of something to compare it to, and I think the best example I can think of is it's like a Simpsons episode from back when the Simpsons were really good, where the first 5 minutes are a completely different topic, and then you just go on this journey that like the rest of the story goes a totally different direction, and she does a great job with it. So I love it. I hope she keeps blogging. I know she'd asked about it before. Okay, all right, here we go. Since we don't have much of an audience today, let's get down to it. Let's see how long. Let's see how long it takes for this to show up on the screen. Let's see. Okay, well, I did not get to see how that was, so sorry. All right, let's try that one more time. I guess we have put an asterisk next to the sixth person. Sorry. All right, one more time. I will try not to mess that up again. Oops. Let's see. Well, I know that's not your color, Lindsay, so let's see. That is Sarah W. All right. So this is the first non-North Dakotan person. Wow. We finally have a non-North Dakotan. So I will send out her info. I wonder if she was probably not the first pick. So sorry to whoever was actually the first pick. My apologies. But yes, Sarah, good friend of mine, a former bartender at my favorite bar. This should be interesting. As a bartender, I'm sure she has some great stories. I hope none of them are about me. So, all right. I will send out the information to her. Hopefully she's all set. I think I'll do what I did last week where I gave early access to Carly. I think I'll do that to her for her as well and keep doing that moving forward. So, all right. Lindsay, have a good night. I know you're the only person witnessing. I think, well, maybe Tracy was still there. But thank you for being a witness. All right. Everybody have a good night. Thanks.